broken, but we have fun. Don't take shit from anyone. Our mamas didn't raise us wrong. We are the wild ones.
So you gon' label me like I'm wild and shady, lazy, shit-faced, that boy always wasted. He go out too much and sleep kinda late. Does he even have a job? Does he
Legendary Podcast. Legendary Podcast. Legendary Podcast. Legendary Podcast. You ain't ready. You ready? You ain't ready.
Ready for say
Ready? You ain't ready.
Ready for say
Ready? Legendary Podcast.
What up, young world? What up, young world? Welcome to another episode. My podcast is doing good. Like, it's building up. But this is, if you're having guests, SevonsLegendaryPodcast. And today, first of all, I hope everybody had a very happy, fulfilling, reflective Thanksgiving. Okay, which, if you texted me, I replied, with happy Thanksgiving. I reply with, Happy Natives Day, Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. Because, I think it's silly that we're all still celebrating Thanksgiving, like knowing how Thanksgiving came to be. For all who don't know, Thanksgiving was a feast. It was a celebration by pilgrims. But this is what they were celebrating: the massacre of Native Americans that were in that particular territory that they were trying to settle. Not all Native Americans, the ones in that particular territory. They massacred them. They had I wouldn't even call it a war, but it was a war. And they won. And they took these people's lands, and afterwards they celebrated by having this big feast. Now, mind you, the Indians taught them what maize was and how to grow maize, which is corn, right? It's wild corn. And at this feast, some of the POWs, the prisoners of war, some natives that got captured, were actually made into slaves, and they had to serve the pilgrims at this feast. That's what Thanksgiving is. That's what it's a celebration celebrating that event. It's disgusting. It some of y'all food is disgusting too. See, you can't eat everybody's food. Black people don't eat everybody's food. I don't know if white people do. I ain't been white in a minute. But black people, I can speak for. We don't just eat anybody's food. And some of y'all should not be cooking. Please. Cheese and peas in the same, come on, y'all. That sounds like, oh my God. So anyways, so I hope everybody had a wonderful, safe, and reflective Native Day. Okay, when I do say reflective, there's nothing wrong with being thankful. I don't think we should put aside one day to be thankful, especially. I think that should be a regular. Let's normalize being thankful. And I'm not just talking about being thankful to your God or gods or whoever you believe in or don't believe in. Just being thankful for regular stuff. How about we be thankful to each other? Can we start there? Can we say thank you and mean it? Can we say I appreciate you and mean it? Okay? Let's normalize doing that shit every day. Tell somebody you appreciate them. Pick somebody different every day and see how your life change. See how your energy change. So we can start there. But what I want to do is I kind of want to, before I get off this topic, I'm sorry. Are we still doing like Columbus Day, we still doing that? Like, it's no secret the guy did not discover America. How about this? He wasn't even the first European in America. How about this? There were like Vikings and Celtics way back. And I ain't talking about the Boston Celtics. I'm talking about Celts, right? And way back 500 years before Christopher Columbus. We're talking about been to the Americas, not discovered shit. How do you discover something where someone already exists? That's like going in somebody's wallet. Hey, I discovered this. I found this. Hey, you found it in my wallet. Fuck, get fucked up. We still doing Columbus Day, y'all. Come on, man, grow up. The guy was a murderer. He was a rapist. He was a STD carrying dirty ass European, man, that the king and queen didn't even want. That's why they sent him on them voyages with the Santa Maria and all. They didn't want to be bothered with his nonsense. He was a failed astronomer, a failed scientist. That's why he never made it to actually America. He made it to like the Bahamas. And we're celebrating this murderer. Y'all don't care. Y'all just want a day off. Okay. All right. Well, all right. Be that as it may, what I really want to do is do a little recap. What the hell did happen over the last 7 days? Top of my list is the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict. Now, normally I'm very opinionated about stuff like this. Today is not one of those days. To be honest, you know, in one of my favorite movies ever, okay, which is Law Abiding Citizen, okay, in that movie, you know, they say it's not what you know, it's what you can prove, right? We know that Kyle Rittenhouse's mom drove him over state lines with a semi-automatic or a fully automatic rifle. Now, I've heard different things, like the state he came from, which I want to say Wisconsin. I'm not sure. But he was legal age to have that weapon there. But when he crossed state lines, I don't know if he was still legally able to carry that at 17. Okay? That's one thing. If you're going like hours drive, right, to another state with a weapon, I don't understand how someone, like, you're not going to defend anything. You're looking for the offense, not the defense. If I carry one of my weapons somewhere, it's for a reason. Now, he's not me, and I'm not him. So, but this is my thing. There was plenty of, if Kyle Rittenhouse was a victim of attack, there were plenty of local police and SWAT that were more than willing to uphold their ethical duties to protect and serve. He killed people in the middle of the street, somewhere he had no business. And let me tell y'all, did y'all see what the chief of police for that city said after all of that happened? He said if the protesters weren't there, it wouldn't have never happened. So it was the protesters who got killed. It was they fought for being there, not the little white boy from another state with an automatic rifle that traveled there with the gun. It wasn't his. He had nothing to do with it. His actions. This is my thing. Watch this. And of course, when you're dealing with a situation like this, the people who are really the victims, their background and track record always get brought up. to try to paint them as a certain type of person, maybe deserving, right? Which is absolutely crazy. I'll get to that in a minute. But even if they, look, no one ever said that those people didn't break the law or didn't commit a crime. In America, we have something called due process, which Kyle Rittenhouse got the benefit of. Now watch this. If those people broke the law in their protest or beyond, let them be brought to justice. Let them, they have the right to due process. It's not a privilege, it's a right to due process. That means go through the court system to find out whether they were guilty or not. This is the problem. Kyle Rittenhouse decided to make himself the judge, jury, and executioner. He didn't give them a chance to be brought to justice if they were criminals at that time. He took that right to due process away from them. Nobody never said those people was innocent that he killed. No one ever said that. But if they broke the law, just like he did, and he got the right to due process, they should have got that right too. And because he removed that right, that makes him guilty, if for nothing else, removing their God-given right to due process. Or state-given, or federally given right. However they got the right, they got it. And he took it from them. He's wrong. He cried fake tears. I don't know if those tears were fake or real. It doesn't even matter. He could have cried, I don't know. Urine could have came out his eyes for all I care. It don't matter. Now watch what's going to happen. A documentary is going to be about it on Netflix. I give you 12 months, Netflix. I guarantee it. He's going to have a book deal, and he might have a movie, depending on how interested people are. A movie, a book deal, a documentary. Now watch this. He's going to get paid for the rights to those things. People are going to have to pay for the rights to do those things. So he's going to get checks. If you remove all the filler, he's getting paid because he killed people. If he didn't kill nobody, if he just would have injured them, it wouldn't have been nothing. Then nobody never cared. But killing them, he's going to get checks for killing someone. Multiple people. That's the world we live in. Did it surprise any of you? Nope. Didn't surprise me either. I'm just saying. Next up, let's talk about some more foolishness. Let's talk about what's going on with Kanye and Kim and this Pete Davidson guy. I don't even know who Pete Davidson is, but apparently he's an actor, comedian type of person. Okay. Why Kim doing Ye like that? This is what I mean. Come on. She been rich and famous for years. You know how to move in these streets without putting your business out there if you don't want it out there. You know how to go, have the owner of the restaurant let you in the back door or after hours, or y'all know how to move. I'm not famous like that, and I get to move like that sometimes. Y'all know how to move. Kim putting that out, man. Kim putting that, boy. I wouldn't be surprised if her publicist was calling TMZ and the rest of them on purpose. Because, and now Ye is bringing God wants us to be together. Well, did God want you to act right when you was with her? When she came all the way to Wisconsin, where you was at on your multi-million-dollar ranch, and she was crying in the car because y'all was, discussing whatever. Did God want y'all to be together in your mind then? Now, before the ladies see this and, start punch bagging Kanye, people make mistakes. I'm sure Kim made plenty of them. I'm sure Ye made plenty of them. Men or women, it's almost like, as just humans, we never know what we had until it's gone. Like, it's the age-old saying, and it's so true. Like, towards the end of that, Ye didn't give a damn about no Kim Kardashian. Not in real life. Or he thought he was over it or bigger than it, or it didn't matter. And now she running around with this little, ghostly looking white boy, and Ye is losing his motherfucking mind. He's losing his mind. And rightfully so. I mean, Kim seems like a good person. I never met her, From what I can tell, she certainly seems like a good mother. Ye seems like a good father, but them as a couple, but Kim running that boy through the ringer, man. He running that boy through the ringer. Listen, ladies, what would y'all do if you was with, let's say you was with me. Let's say you was with me, and I'm Savon. Hi. And we were together, and then, I was like, nah, ain't answering your call, nah. And then you dip and be like, you know what, cool, bet, I'm over it, right? And then you start dating some dude, and I got mad. I was like, nah, nigga, we ain't even divorced. Yeah, it's in the works, but it ain't final. You still my wife. What's good? But listen, you sure you want to do that? Like, would you be willing to talk it out and work it out? Now that you are seemingly like you're beginning to get over it emotionally, you're beginning to be more and more disenchanted, and now you're hanging out with this other guy, and he's fresh and new, and maybe you have less problems, or at least different problems with this guy, right? But Kanye is the father of your kids, and you're still legal husband. What would y'all? Well, not Kanye, me. Sorry, back to. Hi, my name is. So would y'all give me another chance, or not me, but our relationship, because that's what it's really about. The institution. Would y'all give our institution another chance, ladies? What do you think? What do you think? Give me an honest answer, man, because men can never learn. We can never be women, so we don't know how to think like women. The only way we know is if y'all tell us. So make sure you comment below. What would y'all do? It's a cold world out here, yay. Kanye might be, he might be 730, but that he cares, and you might be hard. It's tough. Look at J-Lo. She didn't went from Ben Affleck to Diddy to the Jeter and A-Rod and back to Affleck. Like, all right, Kim, you done went from Reggie Bush to Ray J, and come on now. Come on, y'all. From Nick Cannon. Shout out to my man Nick Cannon. Kim, you start looking more and more like J-Lo. Y'all might be neck and neck. No pun intended. Anyways, that made me think of Kim sex tape. I'm sorry, neck and neck. Never mind. Okay. So okay. So yeah, man. It's cold out here in these streets. Kim, don't lose no good dude. He's successful, he passionate, he fucking cares. He might be a little off kilter, but aren't we all? Come on, Kim. Yay, if she give y'all thing another shot, you got to take off that MAGA hat and act right. I give you a pass on them ugly ass boots. But them shits is, you pushing the envelope, right? I give you credit for that, but you pushing it off the table. Like it didn't fell on the floor. Shit. And got stepped on. Buy a pair of them ugly boots. Oh my goodness. All right, what else we got? Oh man. Oh, this is sad. This just in. Rest in paradise, Virgil Abloh. Who is Virgil Abloh? Or Abloh, I'm sorry. Virgil used to work for Kanye in fashion. And he is like a director at Louis Vuitton and all of that off-white stuff, off-white Nikes, off-white Jordan, off-white. He's the creator of the off-white brand. And a whole bunch of Louis Vuitton stuff. Like he's a executive at Louis Vuitton, like the creative executive. And he just died of apparently a rare cancer that he's been secretly battling for a long time. Shout out to everybody that's battling some kind of cancer or know somebody that is battling some type of cancer. These are some of the strongest people. Someone very close to me is overcoming that battle with cancer. And these are just some of the strongest people. Like you really realize how strong someone is when they not back against the wall, but their life is against the wall. That's a different courage. And man, I salute everybody who survived cancer, that are going through it, and especially all your friends and loved ones around you, because it's not easy to watch someone you care about go through it and just do everything you can, but it's seemingly not enough, because ultimately they have to finish it out. It's a really, fuck cancer in a major way. And shout out to y'all, man. It's just amazing, the resilience. And once again, rest in paradise, Virgil Abloh. Shout out Louis Vuitton. They gave a statement. Shout out Off-White. Shout out to Kanye for giving that man a shot and ultimately building a foundation for him to get to Louis Vuitton. It's sad, man. It's sad. So toast to all the survivors, man, all the people going through it, and your friends, circle, and loved ones, man. Y'all, if y'all got a drink in your hand, do a toast with me, man. That's real shit. Man, it's tough out here, man. Big shout out to my man, Donnell Jones. If y'all seen the previous podcast, number 16, episode 16, me and my boy Donnell was man, that was a great conversation. Who would y'all like to see me have a conversation with? I really don't want to say interview no more, because I just want to have a conversation. So who would y'all want to see me have a conversation with? Comment below who y'all want me to bring on the Savon Legendary Podcast, but y'all help this thing is growing, man. Keep sharing, keep commenting, man. It all counts. Every comment counts. Even if you comment once, it counts. Thank you in advance. Yeah, and this brings me to our question of the day. And that question is, I can't wait to hear your comments on this one. This is tough. So, if you were with someone, right, and y'all been together 10 years, let's say y'all's 20, y'all 30, have a beautiful relationship, no kids, just married, okay? You're 30, both y'all. Your significant other gets in an accident and is paralyzed from the neck down. Would you stay with them? Now, your initial feeling is probably, of course, that's some hoe ass shit. Somebody go down on their luck, permanently, and you just abandon them. That's some hoe shit. Like, of course, especially if I married them and I love them, of course, right? But a year of it, and then 5 years, now they can never be intimate with you again. You can never have kids with this person. You don't have any. You're 30. They can never be intimate with you again. You will always have a van that has to help, automatic with the wheelchair and all of these type of things for the rest of your life. Would you stay with them? 5 years go by. You haven't been intimate in that long. Your life has been changed for that long. Their life has been changed for that long. 2 more years go by. That's 7 years. You still there. 3 more years go by. 10 years. They've been paralyzed. 10 years. You're only 40. You at least got another 40 years of it. Are you going to stay with them? Question of the day. Question of the day. Honest answers only. When you would say, Vaughn, it is team honesty. Period. And I do mean forever. So just to be clear, you are sacrificing your wants and your future for the rest of your life in exchange for being there for someone for the rest of their life, in your life. Just to be clear. And no, it doesn't mean you have to forfeit all of your hopes and dreams. But if your hopes and dreams can be obtained, if your goals can be reached while you can, take care of a person who is paralyzed from the neck down, then you good. But what if your hopes and dreams included traveling? And y'all don't got enough money to travel everywhere you want to go with a wheelchair and special this and handicap that. And they can't work. They can't work. They're paralyzed from the neck down, like they can't work. So, would you stay with them? And if so, how long? Forever? A year? 5 years? 8 years? 10 years? 15 years? How long? Comment below. This is a real, people go through this, man. This is real shit. This is not, people go through this. Don't ask me what I'll do. I don't know. I've never been in those shoes, so it's very difficult for me to even say what I would do. But I would like to know what you would do. Comment below. Comment below. Shout out to RottenInk.com. Go there. They got really cool apparel, man. Shout out to my man Jacob Blazer. Listen, go to RottenInk.com. RottenInc.com. That's INC. Ink is INC, like incorporated, not INK. Okay? RottenInk.com. Go there. Oh, mention the Save On Legendary Podcast or promo code. And this will get you 20% off everything you buy. Okay? 20% off. Watch this. The promo code is... That's right. It is Rotten is Fresh. It's the promo code. Rotten is Fresh. Promo code. Get you 20% off. Or mention the Save On Legendary Podcast. They got some really cool stuff, man. If you want to be different, they got different tees, hoodies. They got women's apparel. Check them out. Go support them. I got some of their stuff. And I love it. One of my favorites, and I have an extensive closet. One of my favorite, probably my favorite t-shirt is it's a Rotten t-shirt. So high quality material. Like they don't give you the bullshit material either. Like, it feels good to your fingers and to your body. It's just special. Special. They go the extra mile. Once again, RottenInk.com. Go holler at them. 20% off. Promo code Rotten is Fresh. What else, man? Did y'all check out Watercolors in the Street too? My new project, my latest project. I was thinking, I got some stuff, man. Should I put out another project? I'm thinking about one of my producers, shout out to my man Blake. He's trying to convince me to do a Watercolors in the Street 3. I just dropped 2, homie. But he's all over both of those projects. I think he got some joints on Stadium of Heart 3. But shout out to my man Blake Camille. He want me to do a 3. But I still got records, man. Like, I'm still creating. You know, shout out to my homegirl Deja. Shout out to my girl Ashley. They're in music supervision. They assisted me on getting a placement on BET's Games People Play on BET. I wrote an R&B record on there. And shout out to my man Michael. And he helped me and a lady named Kay. She's a very special talent. She's very talented. Get a placement on the show The Hype on HBO Max. Shout out to my man Chip. He was a writer on there too. You know what I'm saying? I wrote the hook. At one time I was the hook king. I struggle sometimes now. I don't know. But I think I did a pretty good job on this record. It's called Legit. Shout out to a girl named Kay. Shout out to HBO Max. Y'all got to check out Watercolors in the Street too, man. It's that bop. I got that bop. Yeah, man. Oh, jeez, all this gray hair. Man, I be threatening to shave this shit. Man, should I shave it? Go back to the young smooth face say, young baby face say? Or should I keep it, you know what I mean? Shadowy. Whatever. Listen, check this out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment below on the question of the day. One more time, the question of the day is, you with somebody at 20. You with them for 10 years. Beautiful relationship. You don't have any kids. Something happens. That person gets paralyzed from the neck down. Can no longer make love to you, be intimate. You cannot have any children. Do you stay with them for the rest of your life? Question of the day is tough. Comment below. Comment below. Let me know. This has been episode number, I don't know what number this is. Y'all tell me. But this is Savon's Legendary Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. Share, comment, subscribe, and repeat. Thank y'all for watching. And as always, peace, young world.
Legendary Podcast. Legendary Podcast. Legendary Podcast. Legendary Podcast. You ain't ready. You ready? You ain't ready.
Ready for Savon.
You ain't ready.
Ready for Savon.
Ready. Legendary Podcast. Take a look. Down. I'd rather get it with you. I'd rather get it with you. I go like this. I'd rather get it with you. You can do it on your own. I can do it on my own. Yelling you grown, cause you're grown, that's in my zone. Ain't no I in team. Keep your mind on me. This life ain't cheap. Wait, hold up. You safe, I got a safe, baby, lock and key. You wanna rock on your hand, baby, rock with me, This what we doing, huh? Good morning, I'm your future, huh? Better not cross that line, or I'm shooting like Peja. Got a chauffeur, I ain't never gotta drive. I'm shooting like Peja. Got 2 things on my mind: money and patience. Never mind what you heard, I'll always be a king. Peja. Never mind what you heard, I'll always be a king. Never mind what you heard, I'll always be a king. Really wasn't supposed to make it this far, man. Wasn't supposed to be driving this car, man. But I gotta call a spade a spade. More queens in this thing than the card game. life will turn you to a sniper. Tell me who created ISIS. If it wasn't for a prayer, would've had a rifle in the Springfield before I had a license. It ain't where you start, it's where you end. And with that being said, if it wasn't for a bail, would've started in the county, ended up at Rikers. I'm a king, there's nothing for me here but haters and wild sheep that go wherever they're steered. Too much tough talk, whatever, y'all just scared. Told me I should rap about dope, I said better not cross that line, or I'm shooting like Peja. Got a chauffeur, I ain't never gotta drive. I'm shooting like Peja. Got two things on my mind: money and patience. Never mind what you heard, I'll always be a king.
I'll be a
Peja. Never mind what you heard, I'll always be a king.
I'll be a
Never mind what you heard, I'll always be a king.
I'll be a king.
I remember all my boys I would hoop with. A few later on played their card. I kinda understand it was hard, never mind, it was hard for us all. Success is a nuisance. I pull up in that burgundy flagship. Never bought rims, rather buy a better mattress. Sleep deprivation, a side effect of madness. Gangsters learning how to read for 80 lashes. This ain't for clapping asses. This is me stacking assets. This is me passing the black test. Black hoodie, black jeans, black bastard. Oh yeah, I'm winning now. One shot, one kill, I bring dinner out. She fell in love with my in and out. She was the curveball, 2 innings down. Rappers singing they songs, singers rapping they thoughts. My ears are fatigued, I don't wanna blend in, no camouflage. No one care about y'all, what you do from now on, you the new Solange. Don't make me private jet you, that mean we putting weapons in our fuselage. King, Peja. Never mind what you heard, I'll always be a king. Peja. Never mind what you heard, I'll always be a king. Peja. Let's go! Mixed blood, sweat and tears all together. Been hiding and be down for whatever. That's a gold sacrifice. Me and my sister have food, but not my mother, and she put us before any other. That's a gold sacrifice. Taking the heat to keep my brother out of trouble. That's how you show him that you love him. That's a gold sacrifice. Now let that champagne glass elevate. Cause we sacrificing to celebrate. I used to want the newest kicks and recline the back seat of that biggest car. I used to date the bougie chicks, cliche pop chains and clear them bottles out. Till one day a man came to me in my dream. He said, I'm not your dad, I'm not Martin Luther King. He said, no, just maybe in your speech. I'm the ghost of lives lost, just so you can be. Selfish, ain't it? Most of us don't get the picture till in chalk is painted. That's right. We love living it up, but Jordan made his team better by giving it up. I came up in a place where most don't ever lead. Bunch of Jimmy Fly Snookers, couple Ricky Steamboats. Won't do it for they fam, but they do it for the gram, just to pull up in the Lamb. Mixed blood, sweat and tears all together. Been hiding and be down for whatever. That's a gold sacrifice. Me and my sister have food, but not my mother, and she put us before any other. That's a gold sacrifice. Taking the heat to keep my brother out of trouble. That's how you show him that you love him. That's a gold sacrifice. Now let that champagne glass elevate. Cause we sacrificing to celebrate.